What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cole and Jay and Tiger once again out here in the boat. We're out here doing some crappie fishing. The crappie fishing's just been so good, honestly, and we haven't been able to stop thinking about it. So we're out here again today, but we really don't have a lot of time to fish. I said that last time, but we have a storm brewing. It's nice and cloudy. There's a big thunderstorm, like rapidly approaching us, but we feel like we can fit in like at least maybe 2 hours to fish out here. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Maybe it'll miss us altogether, but we just want to get out here and fish while we did have the opportunity, because like I said, it is going to rain at some point today. When it does start, it's not going to stop. But we're out here and we're going to try to catch some big ones, aren't we, Jay?
Working on it.
Working on it. She's already working on it. Like I said, we don't have time to waste, so we're going to get this camera back in the bag and hopefully start slinging some slabs. Hopefully you're excited to join along with us on today's adventure. If so, do us a favor, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let's see what we can get into today. Let's go. What? She might be working today. There we go. I think that's a nice crappie. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Oh, he's a lot bigger than I thought. How fat he is. How fat he is.
That's a nice one.
He's preggy like you.
Twinkies.
Bit my top jig. I bet there's a 4-pounder in here. I wouldn't be surprised if like a state record came out here at some point. Oh, biggin?
No.
Oh, little guy.
Oh.
Little baby guy. Oh, he's cute.
Very cute.
I have a feeling you'll do better next time.
Yeah, definitely gonna be throwing him back. He's so tiny. It's the tiniest one I've caught in a while.
Biggin? Biggin?
Feels like a good one. Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, get the net.
Get the net. That's a nice one, Jay.
You don't feel so worried when you're at the net.
It also takes away from the drama. We need to have like a 2-pounder rule. If it's a 2-pounder, we use the net.
Yeah.
But that is a mighty fine specimen. That's our biggest of the day so far. He's only like a pound. We're hoping to get one twice that size.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Beautiful fish.
I'm hoping to catch my PB today.
2 pounds and what, 7 ounces? 8 ounces?
I don't remember what it is.
I think it's I think your PB is 2.7, so we'll go 2.8.
Okay.
You 2.5 pounder. Nice. Okay, I've seen some fish out here in this brush pile in front of me. I broke out the 11-foot jigging rod. Jay and Tiger are gonna keep casting, but while they're casting, I'm just gonna drop this thing down there so I can pull one out of this brush pile. Seems like there's some good ones down in there, in it. Got him. Is he big? Oh, he's a nice one.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a good one. You got a good one? He's fighting weird. Oh, it's a big one. We got double big ones. Gosh, don't lose him. Here's my big one. Flip him, Jay. Oh gosh, barely. Oh, watch out, Tiger.
She's attacking me.
Ah! You gotta reel some more line up.
Sorry, I got excited.
Dang, yours is bigger than this one.
Heck yeah.
Look at that. Double slabs, both like 12.5 inches. I got mine on the jig pole. She got hers on the 6.6. That's awesome. Here you go.
Daily double.
You can have them.
It's always good when you get a daily double and you can put both of them in a live well.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Fistfuls.
That's awesome.
Well, that ain't bad. I thought it was small. Keeps happening. 11-incher. How big is that?
Hey,
how big is that?
First cast, swapped it up, threw some white back on there.
Yeah, I caught my jig pole fish on a white one, but I think the blue and chartreuse is the way to go. We'll see. Yup, just had to drag it. Is he getting bigger for me? Is he even a crappie? It is a crappie. And he's kind of thick, but I don't think he's 10. You get the middle jig. He's a nice little guy, but he ain't gonna work. I don't know, we're about to catch one.
Ooh, if that's crappie, that's a good crappie.
I don't know. He's running. He's got a drum. It's a drum boy.
First drum of the day.
Somebody had to do it. I wonder why we can't ever catch like giant drum out here. They're all like that size. They're like the perfect like they always fool you because they're the same body profile and size as a big slab crappie. We'll take it.
Hey.
Somebody had to do it.
Multi-species guy back at it again. Living up to it.
Let's just play chicken and we'll see who stays out here the longest. Yows.
Good.
Decent. He might be a soft 10. I think he's a soft 10.
I think he's got it.
I think I found me a secret spot now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Finally, it's been 33 minutes since we got a keeper. 33. Oh gosh. Definitely a bunch of shadow there. That was a good bite. Big good one. Oh, I'm 2 in a row on keepers. Yeah. That's a no doubter. Big old 12-inch slab. We've got a storm coming in, like we already mentioned, and I think it's starting to get kind of close. There's been a lot of boats starting to kind of file on out of here. I think that's allowing us to get more bites now. Not as much pressure on them. Okay, Tiger, talk to me.
I got a good crappie on.
Need the net? Oh, it is a crappie. I thought you was playing.
Oh.
Oh gosh. Let me see that big old guy. Oh man. It's a good one. The good ones are biting over here. We made a slight location change and we're getting some good ones.
Yeah, that's my best one for the day.
Slab. Good job, buddy. That's good.
I'll watch out for one.
There's a slab warning out here too. Don't look at my white bass. My plug.
Get the plug out.
Yeah. I'll have to come back out tonight whenever it stops raining.
I don't know if it's gonna stop raining tonight.
You don't know?
It's not even supposed to get bad until, yeah, it's supposed to only get worse.
That's pretty bad. Nah, doubt it. All right, guys, so as you can see, we are back here at the house. Man, yesterday that storm came in so quick. We were not expecting it to hit us whenever it did. Originally on the radar, it looked like we had about 2, maybe 2.5 hours to fish. And normally on the weather app, you usually end up having like an extra hour because it's not that accurate. But dang, it hit us, within an hour of us being out there, and we just didn't get to fish as long as we wanted to. But at least we got to hang out together and catch a few slabs. But we're definitely all itching to get back out there again soon. But anyways, before we wrap up today's episode, since we had to cut it short on the water, I wanted to go over the tackle that we've been using to catch these crappie. That's, a comment that we get a lot in all these videos, what is the exact gear that we're using. And we try to do our best, in our videos to integrate that as much as possible, but I just felt like this would be a great time to sit down and show you the exact gear that we're using. So anyways, I got the rods here beside me. This has been like our little champion. It's not rigged up right now, but this has been like our champion setup, all throughout this past fall and winter. This is actually the new one-piece ACC Crappie Stix rod. This is the 6'6" 6" medium. They also have a 6 foot in this one-piece model, but it is super slick. We've always been using the 6'6". I have this one right here. This is the original. Let me pull it out real quick so you can kind of see the difference really quickly, because they are different. Anyway, so yeah, so there's the one piece. It's got that really nice cork, comfortable grip handle right there, and it's got a split grip. And then this is the original 6'6" medium two piece. I think that the blank is a little bit thicker in diameter on the one piece. I can't really tell if it is. It's very marginal, but I honestly think they're the same blank. It's just basically the difference in the real seat, and this one being one piece and the other one being two piece. But we've been using these two pieces for like the last 2.5 years maybe, and they've been awesome. They are fantastic lure rods to go out and fish for whatever you really want to fish for, but mainly designed for crappie. But you can literally fish for, you know, bluegill, some, smaller catfish. You can fish for bass, trout, anything. But anyways, back to this guy, the one piece, and we have it paired up with a 10 size, which is like, you know, a 1,000 sized reel. And we always like to run braided line. We're using 10-pound braid, and then we've been attaching either like a 6-pound or an 8-pound fluorocarbon or monofilament leader. To me, it really doesn't matter if it's fluorocarbon or monofilament when you're fishing for crappie. Like, there's no need to get, you know, super picky on that, because the crappie really don't care. What I think is really great about using braided line is that it just lasts a long time. It's super sensitive, and you don't have all that coily line memory that you get whenever you're using, you know, monofilament or fluorocarbon. So it's just really easy to use. You know, you do have to take some time and tie on leaders, but once you get the hang of it, it's super simple. And you know, I just think that should be the go-to. If you're not trying the braid out already, you should definitely be doing so. So another rod we've been using a lot recently is this longer 8-foot rod. Now this is kind of like a hybrid between, you know, a casting rod and a jigging rod, just because it is 8 foot long, but it's got this nice super grip handle on here. I like that a lot. It's super comfortable, but it's 8 foot in length. We've been using it mainly, you know, just for making a little bit longer casts. You know, it being a longer rod, you're going to achieve a little bit more casting distance. You know, not a whole lot more, but it is definitely there. This is the rod that Tiger likes to use all the time when we're out there fishing. It's a great rod. I have a bigger reel on here. You can use a small reel. This is just a reel that I have. But it's spooled up with 10-pound test braid, and it has 8-pound leader on here. But this one has the setup on there, so that's why I grabbed it. So this has been like the money out there. And we've just been throwing these a lot everywhere. And it's these little crappie magnets. Look at those little guys. They look like, I don't know, they're just a little split tail plastic. They remind me of fishing with, you know, crappie tubes, which is honestly, you know, my favorite thing to fish with is a little crappie tube. But these have a solid body, so they stay on the hook a little bit better, and they come in some great colors. We've been catching a ton of fish on that guy right there. This is called, I think it's called Mermaid. It's kind of like a light blue on top with kind of like a light kind of emerald green on the bottom. It's not like a pure chartreuse. It's kind of like a muted chartreuse, but they've been killing it. And they've also been killing this one right here. Just an orange and chartreuse is a really bright chartreuse tail. You see, like, that's chartreuse. And then this is kind of green. But anyways, been throwing the crappie magnets a lot. Been throwing double rigs, and I've actually been incorporating a triple rig. And then as far as the jig heads go, they're probably one of the most important pieces of this puzzle. These are actually ACC Crappie Stix jig heads, and I like these. I like that pill style head, but I like the colors. This is like a really nice hot pink jig head, and then this one right here is a really nice, you know, bright blaze orange. If I'm crappie fishing, I'm usually like 99% of the time using either an orange jig head or a pink one. And then I like to go as light as humanly possible. So these are a 32nd ounce each. So I have a 16th ounce of jig heads, and then plus the weight of the plastics. And I just feel like, you know, having that nice slow rate of fall and being able to retrieve them in really slow is important to getting a bunch of bites. It makes the bait look a whole lot more natural, especially in that cold water, because, you know, most of the time when it gets cold, these bait fish, they're not just zipping around everywhere. They're moving really slow, really lethargic. So generally, the colder the water is, the slower I want my presentation to be, and the lighter jig head I will use. But anyways, that pretty much sums up all of the gear and all of the tactics that we've been using to catch most of these crappie this year. As far as whenever we're casting and tight lining, we definitely plan on going out and doing a lot more of this style of fishing this winter, so hopefully this will clear up any sort of questions or confusion you may have had about our gear. Anyways, if y'all would like to check out any of the ACC Crappie Stix products, I will have them linked down in the video description. They have jumped on board with Cole and Jay this year as a channel supporter, so we're definitely grateful to them for you know, taking a chance on us and helping support the cause. And you know that we would not be promoting a product that we do not fully trust and believe in. So definitely check them out. They're great rods. Honestly, probably the best crappie fishing rods on the market right now. And they're just, you know, they're super cool to use and catch a lot of fish for us. So definitely check them out. Link in the description. But until next time, we're going to say our goodbyes right here. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. If so, do me a huge favor, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see ya on the next one. Bye, guys.